We are recording, all right?
Okay.
All right, friends, thanks for tuning into the channel, and we have a very special guest, and her name is, why don't you introduce yourself?
I'm Barbara Barnes. I'm a retired sprinkler pipe fitter, part of UA Local 542 in Pittsburgh, PA.
So yeah, we're here in Pittsburgh.
We're here in Pittsburgh.
Pennsylvania. Personal friends having a wedding.
Well, and my personal friend, actually, the groom, Bill.
Oh, Bill.
He's a steam fitter, so he is
Right.
actually my UA brother, United Association of Plumbers, Pipe Fitters, and Sprinkler Fitters. So Bill and I are actually union brothers.
Oh, and here's the other thing too. When Bill was in Fond du Lac, all right, in the back of his pickup truck. Now Bill's retired, so in the back of his pickup truck, I see half-inch plate in the back of his pickup truck. I'm like, Bill, what are you doing with that? Look at all the kerf on that. What were you doing with that plate?
Once you learn a skill,
Yeah.
you can use it to help friends and family after you're retired. You know, little project on your house, you can do it. In 1979, I was going to college to be an early childhood education teacher. In my part of the state, southwestern Pennsylvania, there weren't any job openings. And I'd heard that they were taking minorities into the building trades, and I knew that the building trades had good money and benefits, and it was a union job. So I did apply. I took the test for the electricians, IBW Local 5, and sprinkler fitters Local 542. I ended up taking an interview. I passed the test, took an interview with sprinkler fitters, and passed the test, passed the interview, and started working September 17th, 1979. And at the time, I was the first woman in the union and the first in the state of Pennsylvania to be a sprinkler fitter. What we do is we do fire safety, fire protection, fire sprinkler systems, and I'm proud to say that I save lives and property. It's pipe fitting, and it's in commercial, residential, industrial places. So I've worked in steel mills. I've worked at building new football stadiums, ice hockey arenas, shopping malls, from developing them, and high-rise buildings, along with retrofitting. That's where you put sprinkler systems in where none existed before.
How do you refer to them, as tradespeople?
Tradespeople, yeah. Well, you know what? Now, my union card, it says journeyman, Barbara.
Okay.
Journeyman. I'm a journeyman, but one of the big things too, though, is when I first got in the union, we'd get, correspondence from the union. Dear sir and brother. So I went into the business manager's office and I says, I got a problem with that. Could you do dear sisters and brothers, dear brothers and sisters? I said, I'll go with this. Dear brothers, because B comes before S, but dear brothers and sisters. So I did have them change that.
Great.
And it's about equality, but like I said, it's just very grateful that I decided to take a chance on getting into the building trades, and that the building trades gave me a chance. That was one of the things, our unions across Pennsylvania. It was in 2000 in New Jersey. There was a horrible fire at Seton Hall College in New Jersey, and one of the main reasons of fires on campus, it's arson, it's retribution. There was a party at a dorm. These kids were kicked out. They came back. This dorm was, quote, grandfathered in. It was built before a certain period. They did not require them to have a sprinkler system in. 2 or 3 people died in that fire. So my union, Philadelphia, Harrisburg, and 669, that's an international, we lobbied Harrisburg, the state capital of Pennsylvania, to retrofit all the state-owned dormitories to put sprinkler systems in, and they did.
Oh, good.
And so, and that's, I guess, I tell people, and like, my kids are old, but whenever they went to college, I asked if their dorms had sprinkler system. And I tell people that when they're sending their kids off to college, ask. Now, it's 2019, but they could still end up in an old dorm in another state that doesn't have. Same with hotels. Like I said, I worked on big name hotels in downtown Pittsburgh that were built, the William Penn in the 20s, the Hilton was built in the late 50s. They didn't have sprinklers, but they retrofitted them. They were not demanded to, but you know why they did it? Because they saved on insurance.
Oh. Really?
Yeah, you're going to save money on insurance, but fire sprinklers, our motto is we save lives and property. You can always replace a building. You can never replace a life.
Right. And for those of you who watch movies and you see this, someone hits the lighter at the sprinkler and then comes out and the water is nice and
Pristine and clean like a shower. No, it's kind of dark, old, rancid water because, for one thing, when we're doing our threading, we're using cotton oil, and that makes a sludge, and it's black and it's dirty, but you know what? It will put out the fire. And the other thing is, only the sprinkler head where the fire is will go off, not the entire floor. So
like in the movies, because it's not like in the movies.
But you know what? That's just the way. Yeah, the movies always go for the drama.
Yeah, and here's one question I've been dying to ask. If there's a fire in a room,
yeah,
at what point does a heat element make the sprinkler?
Okay, they have different fire ratings for different occupancies.
Okay.
So, like if you're in a, like in a residential hotel, it's a lower one. But now if you're like we put them in steel mills where the heat is very hot because of the environment. So it's a higher heat temperature.
Okay.
And there's a fusible link, and that's what actually triggers it. It's a fusible link that is going to melt from the heat at a certain degree, and that's what triggers it. The building trades, just like so many other things, even like the police, the fire departments, and things like that. But each woman that gets in makes it one more woman. It builds a movement.
Right. Thanks for watching the video. And right now I'm in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, having a great time here. The view is spectacular, and
yes, it is.
The driving is awesome. They have what's called a Pittsburgh left.
A Pittsburgh left. That's where at the stop sign we'll wave you through so you can make the left.
I'm having a great time in Pittsburgh.
Well, you'll have to come back.
Yeah. Thanks again, Barbara, for spending the time to have an interview and sharing with us. All right. Say hi to the camera.
Hi, everybody.
Say hi, friends.
Hi, friends.
Okay. There. So now most of us around there, you'll be able to see yourself. Okay? Yeah, there. And say goodbye.
So long, everybody.
Thanks for watching the video.
Thanks for watching the video.
And remember to subscribe.
Remember to subscribe.
All right. See ya.
So long.
So long. All right. There you have it.
Thank you.